Well, good evening, everybody out there in coronavirus land again. It's Brooke. I'm down in the basement studio in the old church still. All right, today I got thinking about, a lot of things, but I got to think about my first time. So this is a little bit long, but who can forget their first time? So anyhow, they opened a skating rink near where I lived. And I went one night and I saw this cute girl. Well, we kept glancing at each other, and I didn't know her and she didn't know me. She was from another high school, so neither one of us had seen each other. I finally got up the nerve to ask her to skate. We skated and I held her hand. It was my first time. My first time holding a girl's hand, and I fell in love right there. I got her phone number, and at school I excitedly told my friends about her, and they suggested that I take her to a nice Chinese restaurant to really, really impress her. Well, it was my first time. I'd never been to a Chinese restaurant. The restaurant was elegant, and I didn't know what to order. The only thing vaguely familiar on the menu was shrimp something. So I ordered the shrimp something, and I don't remember what she ordered. But she looked so lovely, sitting across from me. When the shrimp arrived, they were under a metal cover. And when the waiter took the top off, I almost gagged from the steam and unfamiliar vegetables. These were not like the fried shrimp at Shoney's. Those were the only shrimp I'd ever eaten. Chinese waiter was proud of his presentation. I nodded or bowed or whatever you're supposed to do to be polite to a Chinese person, but I didn't eat much because it just didn't agree with me. I started to drive her home. She was so sweet. I adored her and she adored me. I think y'all all know where this is going, but I didn't have a clue of where this was going. So we parked, and we listened to the radio, and then we kissed. I'd never really even kissed a girl before. It was my first time. She had never kissed a boy. It was her first time. And then things started happening. My parents had never told me the facts of life. Paradise by the Dashboard Lights by Meatloaf hadn't been written yet, if anybody knows what that song is. So I had no clue of what to do. She started breathing hard, and so did I. We kissed harder and passionately, and neither of us knew what we were doing or what was happening to our bodies. Her hair smelled wonderful, and my hands had found her curves. My first time, wow. Then something started happening. Well, let's just say below my belt. Things really developed, a lot of pressure and feelings I never felt before. I was dizzy, sweating, and breathing up a storm. She just kind of slid down, reclining in the front seat. Finally, I just had to open my car door for more air and more room. I still wasn't sure. I undid my belt, and my pants came off like they were 2 sizes too big. It was going to happen soon. I could feel it coming on. I jumped out of the car, squatted, got sick from both ends with those shrimp. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, geez. And that was my first time eating shrimp Chinese. Gotcha.